future, but from what you're saying, it's going to be solo stuff, and with the Fluffers, that's what you're concentrating on mainly now.
That's what I'm concentrating on. You know, I mean, since we got back together a couple of years ago, we became like, you know, the world's best Squeeze tribute band in a way, because we just learned the records and played them that way. It was really, really great to do that. I really enjoyed it, and Squeeze had never done that before. To go back to the records, you know, when you play a song for like 20, 25 years, it sort of evolves, and you're never aware of that. You know, so to go back to the records was really instructive to me. What I got from being with Squeeze, and you know, and we're still going to do a few dates this summer, is that I'd like to see what we can do now. You know, so we're going to have a go at that, but that's all we're committed to.
New material-wise?
Yeah, I think that what we're, you know, Chris and I are going to try writing together again in the summer and see where it leads.
When you said you had some dates, can we ask what you do? Any festivals or any?
Yeah, you can ask me, but I don't know. Sorry. Oops.
No, that's fine. It's funny, going back to what you talked about Johnny and Vanessa, is there anyone else, is there anyone out there you'd really want to work with, any of your heroes? Have you been approached by anyone else?
You know, the thing is, I'm so, this is the wrong reason to say no to it, but I'm so wary of those albums where you get a sort of older artist to collaborate with everyone that's new and hot. It may well be a really great artistic endeavour, but just the thought of that puts me off. So yeah, there are plenty of people I'd like to work with. One of them would be Willie Nelson, because I think his voice is the most emotive of any singer, I think. But I think it's unlikely.
Any music, any bands out at the moment you enjoy, one of the charts that you're liking at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the best record for me is the Elbow album. That's it's a brilliant record. It's really heartfelt, and it's a smart record. You know, it's just great, and it's really it's great for me that they've had this sort of recognition now, as you can see, you know, traces of what I would wish for myself in that. But you know, what they've done is great.
I mean, so when you think back on, say, on your time with Squeeze, are they always happy memories, or how could you sum it up in a feeling, as it were?
I can't really sum it up in any way, other than to say, you know, Squeeze is the reason why I'm here. I'm immensely proud of most of the stuff we did. You know, really, I feel very good about it, and I think a lot of it still sounds fresh now, and you can't legislate for that. You know, it just happens or it doesn't.
Yeah,
that's the luck of the draw, and I think luckily we sort of, you know, in a way, what counted against us is what counts for us now, is that we worked outside probably of you know, being fashionable. Again, that wasn't planned, that just was the way it was, and that maybe enabled us to not be as successful as we might have been at the time, but has contributed to our songs sticking around and being, you know, still acceptable today.
Yeah, because a lot of people, I mean, the songwriting partnership, you in particular, and Christopher Dad together, I mean, at the time people, I still say, you know, Lennon McCartney-esque, you know, partnership, and is that the strongest writing partner you've ever had?
What's the last bit?
Christopher's the strongest writing partner you've ever had, in terms of, yeah, songwriting, really?
Well, you know, I started writing with Chris when I was 15, and when I met him, I stopped writing lyrics, and for the next, you know, 22, 3, 4 years, we did nothing but write together. And so it's incredibly informative to me, to everything I do now. And you know, I've got a lot of fondness for what we did, and what I think we're still capable of doing. Equally, I'd say that now in my solo world, I've started writing lyrics again, and like on this record, I've written more lyrics than tunes, and I love doing that. So some of my partnerships now are really productive too.
Okay, great stuff. And sorry, just what would you class as your top 3 Squeeze tracks?
It's hard. Today it will be different tomorrow and yesterday. But there's a song on Play called The Truth. That's one of my favourite songs. No one knows it. Tempted because it represents a sort of breakthrough in the way that Chris and I wrote. And Take Me On Yours because it was our first single. It was sort of moderately successful, and we wrote it when we were like 17.
Yeah?
Anything else?
No, I think I'm done.
No, that's fantastic. Thanks a lot for your time. And yeah, I can't wait to see it tonight. We're really looking forward to it. It should be great. It was a shame that we wanted to come along to the Islington Academy one, but one thing and the other had to go to it. Well, the family were out in Italy, had to go out there. But I'm looking forward to it tonight. How long is the set going to be?
It's going to be relatively short. I think we're going to keep it short.
I'm really young. An hour? That's quite a long. Oh, blimey, that's great to hear then.
Oh, good. No, I'm really looking forward to it. I've seen, I'm a big Squeeze fan, so sitting here is quite a thrill for me. So but to see you, you can thank my father who played you since I was 4 years old. I've been singing Squeeze since I was a little girl. But to hear, listening to the new album, the Fluffers, has been fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you.
And, my cousin in Italy, he just texted me out. I didn't mention that to interview. He goes, Tempted, absolutely #1 single of all time, and so I'm very pleased you said Tempted there. And he said without any shadow of a doubt, and I agree with him. Best pop band vocal ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
So anyway, News and News, no views. And so thanks a lot.
Do you mind a quick picture for the website?
Of course.
Can I just shoot there, and we can put it up with the interview. Just get another one.
All right, love.
Can I be really sad and get one with you? So show my dad. Look! 30 years later.
Oh. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Thank you
Thank you
very much. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll see you. Looking forward to the show.